Hey everybody, decided to start a YouTube video channel on my cars, but this one's going to be about my Mercedes E55 AMG, and this is the car. That's the M113K motor, the 5.5 supercharged V8, and it's got about 120 some thousand miles on it, like 122. It's very slick, still very modern looking, very good car. Been very reliable. The only thing I just recently had done actually to it was the fact that I had to replace the two front air struts for the aromatic suspension, which I went with R-Knot per MB World. They said was the best choice, and so I went, and I'm completely pleased with what they've given me. So I'm just here to say, to put this out there, to start doing things, and I'm actually going to show you the modifications I have done to the car. The modifications I've done over the last couple of years have really been pretty good. I have pretty good power to it. The biggest thing is, I think the biggest mod I've had that really opened everything up was the long tube headers. As you can see, it's pretty hot today. It's 92 degrees here in West Virginia, but nonetheless, let me crack the hood, show you what I have underneath the hood for modifications. But this is the interior. You guys may have seen this car before. Pretty nice car, a little bit dirty, but it's going to get cleaned and all that good jazz. So let's go ahead and pop the roof and show you underneath the hood. Everybody knows the old Mercedes. So the almighty M113K. I only have really 3 mods done. Well, 4 if you include the cooler and the coolant, or the VRP. I forget what you call it now. It's for it's extra coolant and all that good stuff, and it runs down to the not the radiator, but oh gosh, I can't even think of the names now. You can see it down in there. I'm totally drawing a blank right now. It's crazy. Anyways, the list of mods I have for the car is I have the extra cooling. I actually have the VRP super cams. I got them on a special deal with VRP, so that was really cool. I also have the VRP long tube headers, which goes to an X pipe, and I think I have a 77mm pulley. That's all I have. And I had it tuned, but it had to be detuned because I need bigger injectors. Otherwise, I was throwing codes. So I had to have it detuned, and ironically now, I'm throwing a code now where I'm running too rich in bank 2, which usually means it's a mass airflow, but on these cars, I believe it's a map sensor that's actually located like back in here, like way down in there. Hard to find, but you have to take off all this stuff to get to it. And I'm not sure I'm going to do that, or I'll just have to pay to have it done. But I know the sensor's cheap. I also added an oil catch can, which is right there. All that good stuff. I'm not real sure what the car actually puts out as far as horsepower or anything of that nature. But if stock is 469 and 516, if there are any mods that I've seen and all the horsepower figures that most people add or see on their YouTube channels, I'm thinking it's probably in the area between 6 and 625, 640 maybe. That'd be my best guess. I never had this car in a dyno. I do it all for fun. I don't really go and try to pull a 600 wheel in this. I just do it because it's fun, and I like cars, and I like all kinds of cars. Mercedes, Mitsubishi, Camaros, Mustangs. I like all V8s, so I'm just an enthusiast altogether. This is my first video, so pardon me if I'm not like on spot with everything. I'm learning how to do this, so you know, when I upload the video, all comments are welcome. Whether you don't like it, don't, you know, whatever the case may be, it's fine with me. I'm cool. I'm open to all suggestions and things like that, and just going to try to grow an audience for the Mercedes-Benz, and I'll eventually get some clips of accelerations and things like that when it's not 95, 94, 93 degrees outside. It's ridiculous. It's been like this for like 2 weeks straight. It's hot. But I will give you guys a cold start as well as you can do that in 93-degree heat. But I will do that and let you hear the car. It's pretty intense. So let me go set the phone back and let you hear the cold start. If I can get it right, I will. Just give me a second. There we go. I think the biggest drawback to this car, even though it's one of the strong points, the transmission is strong, but it's only a 5-speed and it's slow. Actually, I do have a TCU tune. All my work has been done at Modern Masters in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and you can look them up online and all that stuff. They do great work for cars, and for any modifications I do with my car, I trust them and them only. And the guy who owns it, Craig, he actually has a E55 as well, so we love these cars. But this is it. My headlight is different from that one. That one's new. This one I tried to buff out and it didn't come out the way I thought it would. So yeah, it's just the way it is sometimes. You gotta keep in mind the car is 19 years old, or about to be 19 years old. But the car still looks really good for 19 years old. It's an amazing car. The amount of torque that this car has, especially at low rev, is absolutely ridiculous. There you can hear a little more of the cams. It's not real choppy, but I don't want it super choppy. I want a little bit of a chop and a little bit more of the lower idle, which it gives me. But I like the VRP Super Street cams. They're really nice. But this is the car, and actually, here are the old struts which I had to put on. The old ones from Mercedes, as you can see. But the cool thing about Arnott is if you ever have to replace them, if you call Arnott, they'll give you money if you return them. They'll give you, I think, about 100 or 150 bucks. And they'll send you the shipping label, and then you ship them back and they'll cut you a check for $100 some, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, I mean, the car is, I mean, it's almost 19 years old. It's going to show its age a little bit, but nonetheless, it's still a nice car. I don't have the panoramic, but I do just have the sunroof. Everything's in pretty good condition and all that good stuff. Not bad for 18 and a half years old, so. Yep, this is what it is. But I'm about to upload some more clips. Y'all can check it out. If y'all like it, give me a like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Any comments are welcome to help me improve those type of things. You know, I'm a car enthusiast, man, so all of us need to stick together and do our thing, man. Hey, peace out. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.